Hi everyone, you're right. Alan here once again. It's Sunday and I've been listening to what's been going on, and I've found out that the real cost for when you go to the shop, the food inflation is absolutely horrendous. And I mean, absolutely horrendous. The price in the shops, if you go, because I go to places like Pound Stretcher, One Beyond. Yes, we have a One Beyond in Blackburn now. And where else did I go? Poundland, One Beyond, and I'm trying to remember what other shop I went to. I'm sure I went to another shop. Yeah. Well, I did go around the town centre and had a walk around there. It's a shame I couldn't film in there. The amount of people that were in there was basically astronomical, and they were, for what I've picked up on, well, which would have picked up on the film if I'd done one, if it weren't for mal security tailing me all the time. Yeah. Well, as if they've got enough to do. Yeah. The amount that people can get away with nicking stuff is over £600. And nearly, yeah, and nearly have my jaw dropped to the ground. Yeah. In some cases of shoplifting, they don't even call the police. They just turn around and, don't bother. But one of the major things, folks, I went round the town centre, and you do realise that that all these places who have these self-checkout machines, right? And there's no security about. Well, they're in office with somebody else, aren't they? Who's nicked stuff. And what will happen is, if they notice there's no staff there to watch over the self-checkout machines, what's to stop you from filling your bags up take your bags and just walk out with it. Yeah? I wonder how many people get away with that. And it's always the self-checkout. The other thing that happens at self-checkout, right, is that they take one item, put it in, scan it, they don't bother scanning the next. They put that in the basket. They then put something else through, right? And they put it in the bag on the machine, and then they just take one and then put it in the basket, and then the next one they pay for. It's alternate items that they put in, and yeah, and then once they've done that, they pay the final amount of stuff, but it's not the stuff that they've nicked, it's the other half of the shop that they've done. I know there's cameras in the place, but and when they do go to counter, if they do get caught, well, I did pay for them and pull receipt out. And then they put the receipt back in, and just there's nothing they can do because they've paid, because they've paid a certain amount of the shopping, and that's how they get away with it. Yeah, that's how they get away with it. And then once they've done that, they basically turn around. They get a little bit brazen, don't they? But you'll find that it's always the self-checkout. What they should be doing is getting cashiers, till operators, because you find that you get a large amount of theft. Asda's finding that out. And all other supermarkets are getting it. It's not just here, it's globally. If they can get away with nicking it, they'll do it. Well, I'll see you in the next one.